Starting your day without speaking to God is like setting out on a journey without knowing where you're going. Many face their daily battles relying solely on their own strength, without realizing that a simple conversation with the Creator could completely change the course of everything they would experience that day. God longs to be the first to hear your voice every morning, and today, you're going to learn how to do this the right way. In this video, we'll talk about how a prayer said before you leave your house can open doors, break invisible barriers, and guide you directly to the blessings God has already prepared for you. It doesn't matter what situation you're facing, troubles at work, financial struggles, family conflicts, or even that deep sense of emptiness. God wants to walk with you through every detail of your journey. Have you ever had days where everything seemed to go wrong, like a gray cloud was following you? Have you ever wondered if there's a way to spiritually protect yourself before facing the outside world? The answer is here, and it's simpler than you think. Speak to God before you take your first step out the door. It's not just about asking for protection, it's about aligning your heart with His. Throughout this video, you will learn a powerful, practical prayer to say every morning. A prayer that will strengthen your faith, bring clarity to your decisions, attract peace to your mind, and unlock God's favor over areas in your life that might feel stuck right now. Every word you speak at dawn will have a direct impact on your day. Imagine starting each morning already knowing that heaven is fighting for you, knowing you are not alone, that there is an invisible army clearing the way ahead. Speaking to God before leaving your house is more than a religious act. It's a spiritual weapon, a wise choice, and an invitation for Him to walk with you every step of the way. If you want to stop living days of frustration and start living days of victory, this video is for you. Stay with me until the end, because what you will learn today may be exactly what God has been waiting to teach you for this new season in your life. He is ready to hear your voice. Let's talk to Him now. Each sunrise carries a new opportunity, a chance to start over, to write a new story, to make better choices. But few realize that the true secret to living a blessed day begins in the first minutes after opening your eyes. When you choose to start your day speaking to God, something powerful happens. You place the course of your path in the hands of the One who already knows your future. Many rush out, worried and burdened with the weight of problems, without realizing that a source of strength is available from the very moment they awaken. God desires to be your first thought, your first conversation, your first refuge every morning. When you open your heart to Him before leaving home, you connect to a wisdom that goes far beyond human logic. Speaking to God at dawn is like putting on invisible armor. You may not see it, but you are protected from attacks, distractions, and hasty decisions. God, who sees everything, begins to guide your steps in ways that help you avoid traps you can't even imagine. A sincere morning prayer is like signing a contract for protection, provision, and direction for your entire day. It's not about praying long, complicated prayers. God isn't looking for perfect words. He's looking for a sincere heart. A simple, "Lord, guide me today," or "Father, bless my steps," can open more doors than 1,000 plans made by human strength alone. When you place God at the center of your morning, something shifts inside you. Your spirit strengthens, your mind calms, your emotions settle. You start the day not just existing, but living intentionally, knowing that you are not alone. Knowing the Almighty is ahead of you changes how you face each challenge. And here's something even more amazing. This daily practice of speaking to God builds an unshakable spiritual foundation. It prepares you to stand firm even on the hardest days. And the more you get used to seeking God early, the more you'll experience victories that once seemed impossible. So do not underestimate the power of the first moments of your day. Before you leave your house, before you get distracted by tasks, before worries consume you, speak to God. Offer Him your first words. Surrender your path to Him. And watch how every step will be guided by a love greater than anything you can imagine. Before asking God for anything, there is a powerful key that few remember to use: gratitude. When we start the day with thanksgiving, something changes inside us and around us. Gratitude aligns our heart with heaven. It lifts us out of anxiety and positions us in trust, acknowledging that everything we have and everything we are comes directly from God's hands. When you open your mouth to thank Him, you build a bridge between your heart and God's throne. In that moment, it's like you're saying, "Father, I recognize that my life is a gift from you. Gratitude calms the soul, strengthens the spirit, and prepares us to receive even more. A thankful heart attracts blessings because it honors the one who is the source of every good gift. Even on hard days, even when problems seem louder, there is always something to be thankful for. Breath in your lungs, a new sunrise, food on your table, family, the chance to start again. Gratitude helps us see that even when things seem messy, God is still taking care of every invisible detail we often miss. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about recognizing that God is above everything, even our difficulties. When you thank Him before you ask, you show faith. You demonstrate that you trust, that you believe, that you understand He's already working on your behalf, even if your eyes can't see it yet. As you leave your home in the morning, thank God for the protection you haven't seen, for the opportunities not yet revealed, for the deliverance you didn't even notice. Gratitude is faith in action. It's declaring, I know you are working for me even when I can't see it. This moves God's heart in supernatural ways. Make gratitude your first habit of the day. Mentally list 3 things you're thankful for every morning. Speak them out loud. Talk to God like a loving Father who renews His mercy for you with each sunrise. You'll realize that your entire perspective on life will begin to shift. And remember, a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. The one who gives thanks attracts answers, provision, and victories beyond what they could ask or imagine. Start your day by giving thanks, and get ready, because what God is about to do is far greater than anything you have received so far. Every new day brings opportunities, but also unseen challenges. That's why speaking to God and asking for His protection before stepping out is not just a habit, it's a shield for your soul. When you intentionally place your day in God's hands, you are inviting divine guardianship to surround your life. It's a decision that says, God, I trust you more than I trust my own plans. We live in a world full of distractions, dangers, and spiritual battles that we often cannot see. But nothing escapes God's sight. Before facing the world, before facing the pressures and uncertainties, the wisest thing you can do is to kneel, even if just for a few moments, and ask God to cover your mind, your heart, your body, and every step you are about to take. Protection is not only about being spared from accidents or harm. Divine protection also means having clarity to avoid wrong decisions, discernment to recognize traps, and peace even when circumstances are turbulent. It's about walking under the light of God's wisdom rather than stumbling in the darkness of human understanding. When you ask God for protection, you activate the promises declared in His Word. Promises like those in Psalm 91, where He assures us that He will command His angels concerning us to guard us in all our ways. You are not asking blindly, you are standing on promises that have never failed and never will. In your morning prayer, invite God to go ahead of you, to fight battles you cannot see, to shield you from envy, injustice, and every kind of evil. Speak words like, Lord, surround me with your favor as with a shield. Guide my steps and keep me from harm today. Simple words spoken with faith can change everything that lies ahead. Make it a daily covenant with God. Lord, today I will not walk alone. Walk with me. Hide me under your wings. Let no weapon formed against me prosper. This isn't superstition, it's trust. It's building your day on the firm foundation of His love and power. Remember, when you leave your house under God's protection, you walk not only with confidence but also with the invisible backing of heaven itself. And when heaven goes before you, there is no obstacle, no danger, no enemy that can stand against you. One of the greatest acts of faith you can practice every morning is surrendering your decisions into God's hands. Before the meetings, the plans, the unexpected moments that will arise, pause and say, Lord, guide me. Surrender is not weakness. Surrender is recognizing that God's wisdom is far greater than our limited understanding of the day ahead. Each decision we make, no matter how small, has the potential to shape our future. Choosing to trust God's guidance instead of relying solely on our instincts is choosing to walk in the certainty that He sees what we cannot see. It's inviting Him into our choices, our actions, and even our words, trusting that His plans are better than ours. Many problems we face are born from decisions made in haste, fear, or pride. But when you start your day surrendering your decisions to God, you are essentially saying, "Lord, I don't want to move ahead of you. Lead me according to your will, not my impulses." And in doing so, you avoid countless traps that could delay or derail your destiny. This act of surrender also brings peace. When you trust God with your decisions, anxiety loses its power. You don't have to control every outcome or fear every unknown. You simply walk, step by step, with the assurance that the one leading you is all-knowing, all-powerful, and always good. In your morning prayer, take a moment to say, "God, I give you my mind, my will, and my emotions. Direct my thoughts. Help me to recognize your voice. Keep me from making decisions that would take me out of your perfect will." These words, when spoken with sincerity, invite divine wisdom into every moment of your day. Imagine the difference it would make to face every situation knowing you have already consulted the greatest counselor. No longer would you need to guess or live with regrets. You would be aligned with the divine path designed specifically for you. A path filled with grace, protection, and blessing. So today and every day before stepping out into the world, surrender your decisions to God. Place your plans before Him and ask for His hand to guide you. The more you trust Him with your day, the more you will see His fingerprints on every success, every breakthrough, and every answered prayer. Words have power. When we speak in faith, we are not just expressing thoughts. We are planting seeds in the spiritual realm that will bear fruit in our lives. Every morning, after surrendering your day to God, it's crucial to make declarations of victory. Speak life, speak blessings, and prophesy breakthroughs over your path before you even step outside. Your words create the atmosphere around you. When you declare, "Today will be a day of favor, doors will open, and no evil will touch me," you are shaping your reality according to the promises of God. You are choosing to live by faith, not by sight. And faith moves mountains that fear cannot even touch. In the Bible, we see that declarations had the power to part seas, bring down giants, and heal the sick. Jesus Himself taught us that what we bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and what we loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Your declarations align heaven and earth in your favor when they are spoken with faith and authority. Begin your day declaring victory over your mind. "Today I will have peace and clarity." Declare victory over your finances. "The Lord is my provider, nothing will lack." Declare victory over your relationships. "Love, understanding, and unity will reign in my home." Declare victory over your dreams. "What God has planned for me will come to pass." Do not let fear or negativity dictate your expectations. Even if yesterday was filled with battles, today is a new day, and new mercies have been given to you. Speak what you believe, not what you fear. Speak the promises of God, not the threats of the enemy. Your mouth can be a weapon of faith or a trap of doubt. Choose to use it wisely. Every time you declare victory, you are breaking invisible chains. You are announcing to the spiritual world that you belong to God, and that His purposes will prevail in your life. You are taking ownership of your inheritance as a son or daughter of the King. And heaven responds to those who declare with faith and boldness. So, before you leave your house today, raise your voice with confidence. Declare your victories. Announce your breakthroughs. Proclaim that today, miracles will find you, favor will follow you, and nothing will separate you from the love and plans of God. Your day is already blessed. Believe it, speak it, and live it. After speaking with God, after expressing gratitude, asking for protection, surrendering your decisions, and declaring victory, now it's time to walk. Walk out your door not in fear or doubt, but with unwavering faith. Walk knowing that heaven is ahead of you, angels are by your side, and the hand of God is guiding every step you take throughout the day. Leaving your house without prayer is like entering a battle without armor. But when you take the time to align your heart with God, you are not just protected, you are empowered. Your mind is clearer, your spirit is stronger, and your heart is anchored in divine peace. You are no longer walking blindly, you are walking purposefully under the covering of the Almighty. Faith is not just believing that God exists, It's living each moment as if His promises are true for you. It's facing the unknown with confidence, knowing that the one who holds the universe also holds your life in His hands. When you step out in faith, you activate a supernatural flow of blessings, favor, and opportunities designed specifically for you. Throughout your day, keep this connection alive. Whisper prayers under your breath. Thank God for small victories. Seek His wisdom in every decision. Make Him your closest companion, not just someone you spoke to in the morning. Walking with God is a continual journey, not a one-time event before breakfast. You will notice that when your heart stays aligned with heaven, your reactions change. Peace replaces panic. Hope replaces despair. Courage replaces fear. Even in moments of difficulty, there will be an inner assurance that you are not alone, and that assurance will be your greatest weapon. So today, as you walk out your door, remember, you are not stepping into uncertainty, you are stepping into a day already prepared by the one who loves you beyond measure. His plans are good. His protection is real. His favor surrounds you like a shield. Walk with your head held high, your spirit lifted, and your heart in full alignment with His will. And above all, never forget, when you start your day speaking to God, you are starting your day victorious. No matter what comes your way, you have already been blessed, equipped, and empowered. Go out, live boldly, love deeply, and trust fully, because today heaven is walking with you.